Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Top Crypto Bull here for your daily crypto update. Let's get right into it. Well, looks like Mr. Donald Trump has put the Trump tariffs on hold. Looks like he managed to negotiate with Mexico and Canada. Not with China. He's still putting the 10% tax tariffs on the imports from China on China, but for Mexico and Canada. Looks like he has put the tariffs on hold, and that's pretty good. The market has liked that, so the market is bouncing. I told you guys yesterday, if you guys would have listened to my video, that it wasn't going to be that bad. It was just one last final shakeout before we got a big pump. And it looks like Bitcoin did manage to close above 100K. I do believe it closed around 101K. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin chart, and then we'll come back to the crypto bubbles here. Yep, looks like Bitcoin closed today, February 3rd. It closed at $101,460. So February 3rd was just one of those shakeout days. It was one of those mass liquidation days that the market maker loves to do. I do believe there was over $2 billion worth of liquidations on leverage trading. People who leverage trade on longs and shorts on Bitcoin. There was over $2 billion, of liquidations. So a lot of people lost a lot of money yesterday. That's why, it's not good to mess around with leverage unless, you've been doing it for a while. But if you're new or, or you're, intermediate trader, it's probably not a good idea to mess around with leverage because the market maker always finds a way, to stomp you out and make you lose money. So, be careful if you do decide to leverage trade. Now the current price of Bitcoin is $99,279. We did go all the way up as high as $102,599, and it looks like we're correcting a little bit. We might have another little correction. We might go down all the way to 95K to make a higher low. We did make a low yesterday. We went all the way down to $91,178. It was just a wick though. Look, it was a big old wick. Most of the body's candle was from 97,000 and 101,000. And if you would listen to my video yesterday, I said that it would be great if Bitcoin closed above 97K. That way we could keep the bullish momentum, and we did. We closed more bullish than I thought. We closed above 101,000. We closed at $101,460. So that's really good for Bitcoin. And today it looks like in case you didn't buy the dip yesterday, if you didn't buy the altcoin dip or the Bitcoin dip yesterday, you might get a second chance right now. We might go down again to 95K, just to make a lower, just to make a higher low, and that way we're bouncing back. But I do believe this local bottom's going to hold. I don't believe we'll go lower than 91K. And in case we do, I do believe 90K will hold. I definitely think 90K is the line in the sand. 90K is the line in the sand for Bitcoin. I do believe 90K will hold. We might get a quick wick, to 89K, just to make a double bottom here with January 13. When it did hit 89K on a wick, we might get a quick wick to 89K. But it was not gonna last. It'll just be a few minutes, quick wick to 89K, and then bounce right back. But really, I don't even think we'll go down, even lower than 90K. I do believe 90K is the line in the sand for Bitcoin. I do believe 90K will hold, and I do believe we're basically bouncing back. It was just one last final shakeout before the big pump. Now it might take a few days here, before we see a massive pump, before we see Bitcoin go parabolic and go to new all-time highs. But it already has began. We went from all the way from 91K. We're already at 99K. And we got as high as 102K today. And again, nothing goes up in a straight line. Bitcoin ranges, it goes up and down, and then all of a sudden, it has big moves to the upside and the downside. And I do believe right now, we might be headed to 95K just to complete that higher low. But then, we'll bounce back and go higher than 102 like we did today. So just get ready. If you didn't buy the altcoin dip yesterday, you might get a second chance. So if you get a second chance, if you see Bitcoin go down to 95K and the altcoins are dipping, they're already dipping a little bit. Not as bad as they dipped yesterday, but they are correcting a little bit. You might get a another chance to, to buy your favorite altcoins at a lower price. But I don't think they're gonna go lower than the prices it did to yesterday. Like, let's look at XRP. XRP had a massive retracement yesterday. XRP yesterday, it went all the way down to as low as $1.72. But it was just a quick wick. I mean, it was really hard to buy because it was like really quick, and then it went right back up. But if you're able to get it, that's pretty good. If you put your orders in, if you put your limit order to buy, like around 180, 190, you probably got it. And it bounced back really quick. It did get as high as 278 earlier, but it looks like it's starting to correct. It's at 258 right now. So we might go down, and see like 220, maybe $2. But I don't think we'll get as low as $1.72. I think we might go down a little bit on the altcoins, just so they could make higher lows. But again, I don't think they're gonna reach the lows they got yesterday. I think that was basically the local low. That was the hard shakeout, and now we're probably just gonna make a higher low. So get ready. If you didn't buy the dip yesterday, you might get a second chance here in a little bit, maybe later tonight or early in the morning. So other than that, Bitcoin is doing really good. I mean, we're still in the 99,000. We're still right around 100K. I do believe Bitcoin will probably close tomorrow above 100K. We just started this February 4th trading day. I mean, we still got roughly about like 18 hours left until we close this February 4th. So we'll probably come down a little bit to like 95K, and then by the time the day closes tomorrow, it'll probably be above 100K again. So I do think the parabolic bull run is still right around the corner. I mean, we are in the parabolic bull run phase, but I do believe Bitcoin is about to go parabolic at any time. It could happen tomorrow or the next day. I do believe there's some kind of announcement tomorrow by one of the Mr. Trump's appointees. I'm not exactly sure who's gonna talk tomorrow, but it might be some bullish news for crypto. So he might just send Bitcoin parabolic, and that'll probably the altcoins will follow. So I'm guessing that we'll probably see a dip tonight and early in the morning, before the speech, and then once I think it's I forget what his name is, but I do believe there's gonna be an important speech tomorrow. The one Mr. Trump's appointees, and before he gives the speech, we're probably gonna dip, but right after he gives the speech, we're probably gonna go parabolic. So get ready. If you didn't buy the altcoin dip yesterday, you might get a second chance here later tonight and early in the middle of the night. So definitely don't miss out. Buy this dip before we go parabolic. Even the prices right now are still really good prices. Like Jasmine's an excellent price right now. I mean, the Jasmine price right now is 0.2379. Oh, it's 0.24 now. But I mean, it bottomed out yesterday. It got as low as 0.20. So I mean, 0.24. I mean, that's not that much. I mean, above the low. That's only about like like a 9%. Like a, what would it be, like a 10-20% above the low. So definitely it's only 20% above the low of 0.20. So even these prices now of Jasmine is an excellent price, considering it could get to above like 30 cents, 60 cents, and maybe even up to $1. So don't miss out on Jasmine and these cryptos that are super low prices. Another crypto that's super discounted right now is the Cockinu. It's amazingly super low price. I mean, yesterday it bottomed out at 0.6048, and right now it's at 0.6065. Only a $45 million market cap, and being the number one meme coin on the Avalanche blockchain, I do think it will eventually moon. I do think Cockinu is going to be a late bloomer, so you might have to wait a while before it blooms. But if you have patience and you don't mind waiting until later in the cycle, I do believe Cockinu will eventually moon, and right now it's a perfect time to accumulate if you want to buy it at low prices. Now, before we talk about other cryptos, let's get into the main story here. How Mr. Donald Trump, he has put the Canada and Mexico tariffs on hold. Both Canada and Mexico have agreed to implement policies to stop the flow of illegal drugs and immigration into the U.S. after a phone call with U.S. President Donald Trump. Crypto markets sharply rebounded after U.S. President Donald Trump agreed to put a temporary hold on proposed tariffs aimed at Canada and Mexico as negotiations with the countries continue. In a February 3rd statement on X, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said that after a phone call with Trump, the 25% tariffs would be paused for at least 30 days and the two countries would work together. Trudeau says Canada would be enhancing coordination with our American partners by implementing a $1.3 billion border plan, including appointing a fentanyl czar, listing cartels as terrorists, and reinforcing the U.S.-Canada border with helicopters and more personnel. So this is the tweet that Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, wrote. He says, "I just had a good call with President Trump. Canada is implementing our $1.3 billion border plan, reinforcing the border with new choppers, technology, and personnel. Enhance coordination with our American partners and increase resources to stop the flow of fentanyl. Nearly 10,000 frontline personnel are and will be working on protecting the border. In addition, Canada is making a new commitment to appoint a fentanyl czar. We will list cartels as terrorists, ensure 24/7 eyes on the border, launch a Canada and U.S. Joint Strike Force to combat organized crime, fentanyl, and money laundering. I have also signed a new intelligence directive on organized crime and fentanyl, and we will be backing it with $200 million. Proposed tariffs will be paused for at least 30 days while we work together." So that's pretty good. It looks like Donald Trump was able to negotiate with the Prime Minister of Canada. And I told you guys yesterday, if you guys would have saw my video, I told you guys that this probably would all blow over. That probably was just Mr. Trump using negotiation tactics, and he was probably just gonna pressure Canada and Mexico to get what Mr. Trump wants. And I guess he wants to stop the immigration flow on the borders, and he wants to stop the drug flow on the borders as well. Okay, let's continue on with the article. Mexico's tariffs have also been paused for a month. Mexico's President Claudia Sheinbaum said in February 3rd statement to X that the two leaders had reached a series of agreements with the similar promise of reinforcing the land border shared between the two countries. Our teams will begin working today on two fronts, security and trade. They are pausing tariffs for 1 month from now. This is what the president said of Mexico. In a February 3rd interview with Bloomberg TV, Trump said the U.S. and Mexico have not agreed on tariffs yet, and they could still go in effect. The February 1st executive order imposing the tariffs on Mexico and Canada also slapped China with a 10% tariff, which hasn't yet been paused. A February 3rd Wall Street Journal report says the country's government is prepared to negotiate. Citing sources, the journal says China's initial proposal involves restoring the Phase 1 trade deal signed in 2020 during Trump's first term that requires Beijing to increase purchases of U.S. exports by $200 billion over 2 years. Bettors on crypto-based prediction platforms Polymarket have odds of 20% that Trump will completely remove the tariffs on Mexico before March, and gave a 22% chance for Canada to have its tariffs removed. China, on the other hand, has been listed as only having a 9% chance of having its tariff removed next month. So there you go. That's pretty much the main reason why the markets are up. The tariffs have been put on hold by Mr. Trump. Looks like he talked to the president and prime minister of Mexico and Canada. So definitely they came to some kind of agreement. They're gonna reinforce the borders so that way immigration is stopped, and also the drug flow is stopped as well. So there you go. Very bullish news for crypto and Bitcoin. Let's see what the current Bitcoin price is. It's it's ranging right now around 99,254. But we were all the way down here at 91,000. So So that's pretty good. I mean, we want to be, above 100K, but I do believe we're going to close today above 100K. We closed February 3rd, at $101,460, and they get as high as $102,599. Now this February 4th trading day we're already in, it's probably going to do the same thing. We'll probably dip a little bit, to around 95K just to make a higher low on Bitcoin daily chart, and then we'll probably end up closing above 100K as well. So I'm very bullish on Bitcoin, and I do believe Bitcoin is about to go parabolic, and we're gonna make a new all-time high here above 109K anytime. It could be tomorrow or the next day or within a week, but sometime in February we are gonna go parabolic, and we are gonna go into the true altcoin season. So get ready. And again, if you didn't buy the altcoin dip yesterday, but for some reason you missed out and you still have some dry powder on the side, it does look like we might dip down to as low as 95K to make a higher low. So get ready. That'll probably dip the altcoins a little bit. So get ready to buy the altcoin dips. But again, I don't think we're gonna get as low as we did yesterday. I think most of the altcoins are gonna make higher lows. But looks like the crypto market is giving you a chance, to buy this dip in case you missed out yesterday. A little bit higher prices, but at least still dipping and giving you a chance to get good prices. Another bullish news today is that Mr. Donald Trump, he has created a new sovereign wealth fund. It looks like this article reads like this: U.S. Senator hints Trump's latest executive order could mean the U.S. buying of Bitcoin. Wyoming Senator Cynthia Lummis suggested Donald Trump's executive order creating a U.S. sovereign wealth fund was a big deal for Bitcoin. U.S. President Donald Trump has signed today an executive order directing the government to create a sovereign wealth fund, with industry advocates and at least one lawmaker suggesting the action could lead to the government acquiring Bitcoin. Trump signed the executive order today in a February 3rd press event in the Oval Office, directing Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent and Secretary of Commerce Howard Lutnick to begin a process that will hopefully result in the creation of an American sovereign wealth fund. According to Bessent, the executive order would be enacted within the next 12 months and monetize the asset side of the U.S. balance sheet. Trump, Bessent, and Lutnick did not specifically say whether the fund is established, would invest in cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, but they suggested that the government could purchase TikTok. The video sharing app is still subject to law, requiring its parent company, ByteDance, to divest its U.S. business or face a potential ban. Wyoming Senator Cynthia Lummis posted to X after the executive order signing to hint that the sovereign wealth fund could be used to buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin advocate Wayne Vaughn, who also called the U.S. government to create a strategic Bitcoin reserve, said Bessent and Lutnick both like Bitcoin and could set up the wealth fund to invest in crypto. Yeah, so it looks like the U.S. Secretary Scott Bessent, which is this guy right here on the left of Donald Trump, he owns a lot of Bitcoin, and Mr. Howard Lutnick, the guy here on the right, the older guy, he owns even more Bitcoin. He owns like $100 million or more worth of Bitcoin. He came out on a television. He came out on an interview. I think it was with Bloomberg Television, and he basically said that he has over $100 million invested into Bitcoin, and that is $100 million invested is going to turn into billions. And also, the secretary here, Scott Bessent, I don't know how much Bitcoin he owns, but I think he owns less than Howard Lutnick, but he definitely also is invested into Bitcoin. So I mean, they're both crypto advocates, they're pro crypto and pro Bitcoin. So this sovereign wealth fund that Donald Trump just created today with his executive order, it might turn into some kind of Bitcoin reserve, or they might end up buying Bitcoin. So that's very bullish for Bitcoin and the crypto market as a whole. So that's also a reason why the market is up. So definitely stay bullish on the market. A lot of bullish things happening right now. Let's see what else we got here. I got some other bullish news here. I'm very bullish on AI agents. Definitely don't miss out on AI agents. I want to share this news with you. See what it says here. Crypto AI agents see remarkable traction, but value still unclear. Agentic AI for crypto remains highly speculative, but the emerging niche may gain traction this year, said researchers from Sygnum Bank. Crypto-related artificial intelligence agents may be one of the year's emerging trends, but still remain highly speculative, according to Switzerland-based crypto bank Sygnum Bank. Interest in AI-related crypto projects has grown substantially with the emerging niche of crypto AI agents. Just wanted to share this article with you because I'm very bullish on crypto AI, especially AI agents like Leah AI. You don't want to miss here on Leah AI. She's way down from her all-time high. If this is a perfect time to buy the dip on Leah, let's see, her current price is 0.010. Yesterday she did get as low as like 0.007. She's already bounced back. Already to over a penny. Hopefully you bought that dip yesterday on Leah AI. I'm very bullish on Leah AI. She's the first video AI agent, and I do believe the Apple Store is going to come out with the Leah app here pretty soon here within a month, and everybody's going to be able to download Leah. And once the app comes out, everybody's going to be FOMOing into Leah. It's going to make the market cap and the price skyrocket. Right now, Leah AI is sitting at only a $10 million market cap, and I do believe it could get to around $1 billion market cap. So if it got to $1, that's like a 100x from the price of today. So definitely don't miss it on Leah AI. It's got great tokenomics. The max supply and the total supply is the same at 1 billion Leah, and the circulating supply is already all into circulation. There's already 1 billion Leah out. So the team's not going to dump on you. Nobody's going to be dumping on you because it's already the supply is already all circulating. So again, don't miss out on Leah AI. I'm very bullish on this AI agent crypto. I do believe it's going to bring a lot of attention to crypto and to AI agents. So definitely look out for Leah AI. I do believe it could get to at least $1 billion market cap at the top of the bull run. So stay bullish on Leah AI. And now let's go back to the article here. Crypto-related artificial intelligence agents may be one of the first year's emerging trends, but still remain highly speculative, according to Switzerland-based crypto bank. Interest in AI-related crypto projects has grown substantially with the emerging niche of crypto AI agents. However, while AI agents have gained remarkable traction, so far they have struggled to prove their worth beyond speculation. It added that while AI agents niche remains mostly speculative, AI infrastructure projects such as BitTensor, the Artificial Superintelligence Alliance (FET), and Fallen Network are addressing the more practical challenges by attempting to integrate AI services in their data requirements with decentralized applications. Well, these three projects they mentioned, BitTensor and FET and Fallen Network. They're all good and all that, but they're already high market cap. The time that buy those was when they were in the $1 million market cap, but now they're already in the billions of dollars of market cap. That's why I like to buy low market cap gems like Leah AI and other ones, because I like to make 50x's to 100x's. And I do believe probably FET probably only has like another 10-20x from the price of today, and so does BitTensor. But a project like Leah AI, that one has like 100x potential and maybe even 200-300x potential easily. The AI16Z, crypto Eliza, she got over a $2.5 billion market cap. So if she did it, Leah could do it as well. So if Leah got to a $2.5 billion market cap, that would be like a 250x from the price of today. So it's totally doable. And like this article says, right now there's a lot of speculation. The AI agents haven't mooned yet. So right now is the time to get to right now is the time to get into AI agents because they are about to moon. I do believe this bull run is going to make the AI agents moon. It's just a matter of time. Let's see what it says here. Meanwhile, crypto research AI agents and AI-driven crypto market intelligence platforms such as AIXBT are also gaining traction. Signum added that tokens of leading AI agent creation protocols such as Virtuals and AI16Z may continue to benefit as the potential for AI agents to create value continue to be explored. Additionally, the emerging AI agents niche subsector has more than doubled over the last quarter to a market cap of $10 billion. So there you go. Really low, market cap for all the AI agents. If it's a $10 billion market cap right now, I do see the AI agents, could get as high as, like at least 500 billion on this cycle. So that's going to make all your favorite, AI agents moon. I do think Leah AI could get to $1 billion market cap, and a bunch of other AI agents could also, moon as well. So, definitely look into AI agents. I do believe they have a lot of potential this cycle. Okay, well, that's pretty much it on the news there. I'm not going to go over the charts right now because, right now, they're very volatile. Bitcoin, is very volatile right now. Remember that in the parabolic bull run phase that we're in right now, Bitcoin and the cryptos are very volatile. You're going to see a lot of, wicks to the downside, and then, big pumps to the upside, then more downside. That's just the way it is going to be from now until September for Bitcoin. You're going to see Bitcoin, go parabolic, make new all-time highs, but then we'll have like 30 to 40, 50% crashes, and then it'll consolidate a little bit, and then it'll do more pumps and go parabolic again. So definitely, that's what the bull run is going to be like. A lot of ups and a lot of downs in the coming days for Bitcoin and the cryptos as well. Well, yeah, I just wanted to make this quick videos. Just want to let you guys know, in case you missed the dip yesterday, I do believe, Bitcoin will probably come down to like 95K, later tonight and early in the middle of the night to make a higher low. So in case you missed the dip, it might be a good time for you to buy the dip. Again, I don't think Bitcoin is going to get as low as 91K, but it is going to make a higher low, maybe around 95K. And I do believe the cryptos, are not going to get as low as they did yesterday, but they are going to, make a higher low. So, just buy the dip. Even right now, whatever price the cryptos are is a good price, because, Bitcoin could go parabolic at any time. I do believe it could start going parabolic tomorrow, the next day, or the next week. But sometime soon, Bitcoin is going to go parabolic and make a new all-time high. And the altcoins are going to follow. And, once the altcoins, start to moon, you're going to wish you would have bought it right now. So definitely don't miss out on the altcoin dip. Right now is the time to DCA and buy your favorite altcoin before they go parabolic. I do believe by late February we are going to be in the true altcoin season. All your favorite altcoins are going to do like 50% moves every day. Maybe the next day they'll do a 100% move to the upside, and the next day they could even do like another 100% move. So definitely get ready. Again, if you missed the altcoin dip yesterday, you might get another chance, and maybe the altcoins are going to dip a little bit tonight. But again, I don't think they'll get as low as they did yesterday. But if they get anywhere close, it would be a perfect time to buy the dip, because I do see Bitcoin going parabolic, and it could be as early as tomorrow. Okay, well, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to share that quick info with you guys. Stay strong. Have conviction on Bitcoin and your cryptos. The bear market is not in. The bull run is not over. I do believe, the market maker is just trying to shake everybody out. If we get one last shakeout today to around 95K, don't get shaken out. It's just, Bitcoin making a higher low, and we are about to go parabolic at any time now. And it could be as early as tomorrow. All right. Well, like the video, subscribe to the channel. This Top Crypto Bull signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.